In 1898, Smith & Wesson were granted a patent for a 6-shot 38 caliber double-action revolver, barreled with 5 grooves and having a left-swinging cylinder operated by a roughened catch set into the left side of the frame. The placement of the catch and the left swing of the cylinder allowed right-handed users to easily use his or her dominant hand to open and eject empty or unfired cartridges into his or her left hand. The sinking of the USS Maine in Havana Harbor in 1898 precipitated the Spanish-American War. With the outbreak of this conflict, the U.S. Navy and Army placed orders with Smith & Wesson for 3,000 revolvers. Smith & Wesson proceeded to develop a gun to the military specifications. This contract contained 3 exact specifications. 1, that the gun must have a hand ejector. 2, it must be chambered for a .38 long Colt. And 3, it must have left-hand twisting rifling. This model became known as the .38 Military and Police. Military serving in the Philippines during the Philippine-American War reported that the .38 long Colt cartridge was ineffective and lacked man-stopping power against Moro warriors who were high on drugs. In response, Smith & Wesson began producing the .38 M&P in different chambering, creating the .38 Special. The .38 Special cartridge was a slightly elongated version of the .38 long Colt with greater bullet weight and powder charges. Double-action revolvers had already been introduced and were widely used. However, most were top break, meaning they could not be chambered for very powerful cartridges without adding an uncomfortable amount of mass and weight to the gun. Smith & Wesson pioneered the concept of a solid frame revolver with a cylinder which swung out of the frame for loading and unloading. The 1899 Smith & Wesson hand ejector was the first revolver to feature a cylinder release latch on the left side of the frame. The M&P .38 Special received the Model 10 nomenclature when Smith & Wesson instituted the numbering system in 1957. The K-frame is a basic medium-sized frame. The Model 10 remains in production today without the military and police distinction. Smith & Wesson also continues to manufacture K-frame revolvers with other model numbers. The M&P .38 Special was the main gun used by law enforcement throughout the 20th century, until the introduction of semi-automatic pistols in the mid-1980s. Some agencies still use the M&P.